Hello there, children. It is Monday review time on Cthulhu the Dark One's channel, and this time we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Destroyer. Now, this is not a new figure. This is actually an older, what I am told and read, a rarer figure variant from the Marvel Legends line. It started out as a Thor Buster Iron Man, which is pretty much the base of the figure, the only difference being this chest plate and the head. Well, chest plate, this little neck piece, and the whole head. Other than that, it's the same figure except repainted. Um, Came out a good little bit ago. It was part of the had MODOK and the Build-A-Figure line. I was not. I, I like all the new Marvel movies, and unlike most people, I didn't think Thor was that bad. I like the Destroyer, but I do not like any of the new movie Thor Destroyer figures. The light up fire blast feature just gets in the way, I think. So I hunted this guy down and paid a little bit too much money, and here he is. But good figure nonetheless. The Marvel Legends, they're coming back the end of this year, first next year. They kind of took a little break for the Marvel Universe stuff. Um, they're pretty good figures, pretty good scale. Um, as you can see, not a small figure by any means. That's fairly standard Marvel Legends size. I really like the paint job on this guy. As you can see, it's actually kind of like not smooth, like it's kind of like brushed gray on there, which is just kind of neat. The only thing I kind of don't like, and that it's kind of a victim of its repaintness, is like the blue in the eyes. I would have preferred red, and the blue on the little power gems, I guess you could say. Like I said, it was originally an Iron Man, and that was just part of the suit. I mean, you can actually even see the camera will pick it up. Still has like the tech details on his feet. But pretty good little figure. From what I understand, this paint job, the brushed metal look, is fairly unique to each figure. Like no two look 100% alike. Like mine, his right leg here has a little bit more gray on it than the left, and stuff like that. Also, this chest piece, uh, mine is dead level, and as you can see, it leans a little bit, like it's skewed a little bit that way. So that chest piece and this little color piece, that's a kind of another one of those. Not everyone is the same sort of thing. But yeah, pretty cool figure. Um, Actually, really good articulation. If you don't know about Marvel Legends, they're pretty articulated. Start with the head, which is due to its thickness, and the thickness of the body is a little bit hindered, but can get a rotation out of it. A little bit up and down, but not a ton. Shoulders are pretty much a ball joint, so you can go in and out and have full rotation. The double jointed elbow, which mine is just insanely tight on some of these joints. I've tried to loosen it up, but I'm scared I'm going to break it. Kind of a not quite wrist, not quite. I guess it'd be forearm rotation. Wrist and the fingers here. Um, Most of the Marvel Legends, they would have kind of a fist or something like that. This one has this particular hand design because, like I said, it was a Iron Man originally, so it was meant to kind of repulsor blast pose. I guess if anything, that's my one little gripe, because you can't have a destroyer with like a balled up fist or something. Um, but other than that, upper ab ratcheted joint, oddly enough. Waist. The hips, this type of joint has become a bit infamous from the Iron Man line. It's a sort of ball joint, but not really. It's hinged, and the hinge itself is meant to rotate, and it sort of works. So you can go in and out, and then in and out. And between a combination of those, you can like rotate it out and stuff like that. Um, on the Iron Man figures, the movie lines and the 6-inch lines, they kind of became infamous. That was the type of joint they used, and they really didn't design some of them that well, so you couldn't get some good leg poses on some of them. Double knee joint, and much like the elbows, some of them are just a little tight. Like this one works pretty good. I think on this one it's the top one that won't really give on mine, but you can still get some movement. Kind of a calf swivel, ankle, of course, front and back. Not really side to side, and the toe pivot, as you can see. So pretty good. Marvel Legends was a good line. You know, it was good scale, good detail. I'm glad they're coming back. I can only hope I find a job by the time they hit again, because I know there's a couple coming up that I really wanted. But this guy was purchased before the unemployment streak hit of mine. And like I said, he is considered a rarity, a variant. So if you go hunting for him, be prepared for a bit of a price tag associated. Is it worth it? Yeah, sort of, kind of. Depends on how much of a comic fan you are. I do like the look. Like I said, the newer Thor movie figures, it's one of those things. I've said in a couple other videos on things, I can't stand it when they put in an action figure and it hinders the overall figure. And don't get me wrong, the light up fire blast feature on the new ones is pretty cool. But the fact that like your figure from like here up is basically clear plastic, just I'm good. So I got this guy. Looks pretty cool. I did actually have him at one point. He was kind of like, I had him posed, and he was kind of like holding a Marvel Legends Thor I had, like up in a chokehold. It kept falling, so like it would hold for about like an hour or so, and then just fall. But that looked pretty cool. So anyway, Marvel Legends Destroyer variant. I guess this will be the start of the, all I have left to review is Marvel stuff until I find a job and get some more stuff, which will hopefully come soon, but enough of my personal problems. So anyway, I got some I got the Iron Man Reveltech in the mail today, and I love it. And I got the War Machine on the way, so when I get both of those, I'll throw some vids up. But until then, I got a whole shelf full of Marvel stuff, so stay tuned. Next vid should come on Wednesday, so same Cthulhu time, same Cthulhu place.